Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as Korea. So the plan is the same as in the previous episode. We just want to take up as quickly as possible, and while we are doing that we want to try and control the World Congress, focus on city-states and try to take votes away from the Inca especially. How are we doing around the capital? I think we can end the turn. We will get our corporation, but yeah, it's not that important. We want to get maybe some engineers. The way we want to get as many scientists as possible. We want to avoid wars. That's probably one of the most important things. Just make sure that we don't end up fighting someone that would cost us our trade routes probably, and that would slow everything down. So let's just stay on our island and we'll basically ignore all that's going on around us. Yeah, we can lock the seaport, I think, now. It's gonna speed up the engineer maybe by a turn, but... Oh, there's one more thing. Isabella, where are you? Do you want my whales? You do. There you go. And keep going. But we do have whales. I didn't notice that the trade with Pakal ended. I'm not selling coal. Oh, and I actually made a mistake by not building, where is it, coal refinery. Because usually we don't want to build it in normal games. Because the poverty most of the time is not worth it. But I forgot about that 15 production bonus, which of course in one city challenge, when all your production is focused in one city, is a huge boost and definitely worth the poverty increase. So I'm gonna queue that up after how's it called? After the corporation. Forgetting the words. I'm not building corporations that often, so I always forget how it's called. Anything interesting? Another session coming up in 5 turns, but other than that, nothing that important. We'll get another tenet in 4 turns at engineer. How long until we get technology? How long until we get a scientist? 23. I think we can find some more scientist slots somewhere. We are 12 tags ahead. This is a good list. Of 13, 14. Monty is lagging behind a little bit, but I think it was him. Monty has declared, so Pakal declared on Monty. Is Monty still the strongest? No, now Spain is the strongest, so. Are you finding anyone denounced? A good thing is that the world is fighting. As long as we can stay out of that, it's gonna slow them down and we can just do whatever we want. No one is going to interrupt us. They just won't have time to focus on their enemies in the war and on us at the same time. Okay, there's the engineer. Don't want to rush anything at this point. Actually, how expensive is that refinery? 2,600. How much do we get? 2,200. I could just rush the refinery and it even wouldn't get finished. But I think I'm just... Actually... And 7. No, we don't have anything else to do. We have time to just hard build the coal refinery. There's nothing else for us to do. Think about draft registration to increase the unit cap. The additional trade routes, that's risky. Because if we can't avoid wars, suddenly trade routes could become irrelevant. It's just not enough. So we have 3 options. Civil society, draft registration, and economic union. I think I'll go civil society, just grow as fast as possible. There are still more specialist slots that we can work. I didn't change anything. Who needs orders? Yes, stay home. Did he get the second engineer, or is it... where did we get 2 additional trade routes? I did take civil society. I am confused. Oh, we finished the... where is it? Corporation. Where is it? Come on. Here. Okay. I get confused there for a minute that we somehow got 2 additional trade routes and I don't know how. Fine. Let's queue up cargo ships first. What is this? Peace treaty expired. Well, hopefully we won't end up fighting again. War against Pachacuti. That is great, but I'm not gonna join. It's just good to know that she wants to attack him. Because we need more people to attack the Inca. Even if they don't shut him down directly, it's very likely that with so many people fighting the Inca, they will just take out the city-states he's allied with. I'll have to check how many allies does he actually have. Yeah, fine. Let's send 1 trade drone to Venice, who is now called Milan. Sanction Spain. Nope. Just want to invest all our votes. The open door. and everything else shouldn't be relevant. Even if Spain gets sanctioned, doesn't really matter that much. It looks like that Mediolanum may actually fall. Oh, it also looks like that Rome and just half of the Roman cities may fall. That might be a problem, because if Darius just takes over Rome, we could end up with a really strong AI on all sides, and he may get some stupid ideas. That would be unfortunate. Sanction Spain passes. Hinduism fails and Wellington passes. Great. What is next? Yeah, have 200 influence. Someone will take over. Let's flip Buenos Aires now. Condor, Buenos Aires. Should probably send more ships to Persia. Not that I want to help him, I just want to have more trade routes with him. So that it's less likely he'd attack. He's gonna win the war with Rome pretty decisively. No, they peaced out. Oh, lucky for you, Rome. If that war continued for like 3 more turns, Rome would lose half of their territory. I wonder what he had to pay.
Fuck off, Fiddle.
Defensive pact? No, I don't think so. I don't want to accept any defensive pacts, because that would just drag us into wars at some point. Even if like Darius offered a defensive pact, I wouldn't accept it. And why the hell is he not friendly? He's guarded. That's bad. Ah, come on, dude. He is gonna attack at some point. And that is one war I really don't want. Oh, you don't like my proposal? Speaking about proposals, what are the other ones? Sphere of influence. Nope. Go away. World religion. Sphere of influence. Okay, let's build a machine gun. Yeah, I'm even gonna finish it. And you're gonna buy one, or can I buy a machine gun? I'm missing. Oh, there's a unit in the city. Okay, move out. Next. From all the strategic resources that we don't have, the only one that really hurts is oil. Because we can't get bombers.
The unleashed power of the atom has changed.
Let me see. Stealth bombers need aluminum. We could get those, but it's still a long time. Oh, we got uranium. How much uranium do we have? 4 uranium. So we get our 1 nuke, and then we try to ban nuclear weapons. Let me see. Nuclear non-proliferation, advanced ballistics. Advanced ballistics, that's here. It's also quite a while. But we get 2 scientists from Hubble. Maybe it won't be that bad. And we are really far ahead. Hopefully, people won't have nuclear fission by the time we get to advanced ballistics, and we'll be able to ban nuclear weapons before anyone can make any. Fortify. Fortify. Next. And let's queue up that Manhattan project. When do we get next upgrade to our units? Bazookas, nuclear fission, so that's quite a while. Thinking if I can spend some money on other things. Isabella declared on the Inca, great. Now we just need Persia to declare on someone, ideally on the Inca probably, not Inca, Aztecs, but not yet. Rigged elections. Next. I may have to increase our unit cap once again. What? Show me the tenets. And now when basically everyone is fighting, it may take a while to process all the turns. I may have to go... Oh, what do you want? Really? You are willing to pay, what, 6 gold per turn for my whales? Sure. But I may have to go for draft registration. I think that's the only way how I can increase the unit cap now easily. There's another artist. We already have one artist in the city waiting. We have still 15 turns. And then we have more than enough points for one golden age, and we'll get enough for another golden age after that easily. So I think I can pop this guy for just a great work. And in 9 we'll get a scientist. Good. 45, 45. How long until we get a writer? That's not here, that's here. Writer 22, that's quite a while. We are not getting another musician. 47 for artist. That's fine. 13 for merchant. 25, 69. All we care about right now are just engineers, writers, and scientists. And we have a new unit, and this time it's actually a machine gun. Good, so that saved us quite a bit of money. 45. Let's go somewhere where we can get another franchise. Buy and rob the treasury. Well, I think I can't tell him to move the spy away. Hopefully Yin will start doing his job and catch some spies. Because even on level 3 he really is not doing a good job. Seriously? Oh, dude, you are fighting 2 people and you declare another war. I think it's time to really hurt him in the World Congress. I just have to figure out what I want. Oops. Okay, now we are in trouble. Friendship. We can accept declaration of friendship. Well, we'll just have to defeat Darius. That's the only way. No, it really hurts that we don't have oil. If we had bombers, I would just destroy some of his cities. He's probably gonna... Oh. I don't think that he can take Sidon. Thinking if there's anything I could do. I could buy a sub, which is not gonna change anything. Probably have to wait. Let me check tenets. We don't have to rush space procurement yet, so I can take draft registration next. I guess we just wait, see what happens. Okay, let's just stay home during the war. You'll lose all our income probably. How much time do we have before we have to start building another building? Provides a large sum of golden age points. 25% of the culture is transformed into tourism. Don't really care about stadium. Doesn't change anything. And honestly, we are not even getting that much science from it. That is not bad. I'll just build the Crystal Redentor to take it away from someone who might be thinking about culture victory. How many cities does he have? 16. Oh well, this is gonna be fun. Yeah, we'll move away from the coast. Or how dangerous can his frigates be when we have a minefield? I don't think that he can really overwhelm a machine gun and kill any of them in one turn. Yeah, we are losing trade routes left and right. Fortify. Next.
Poco, pero a te considerando.
the fact that he has a huge navy is really not a surprise, so I actually think that he'll move maybe twice as many ships. Maybe even 3 times more, and we still have the nuke in case things get ugly. We can just drop a nuke in the middle of the fleet, and that should be the end of the fleet. The damage is rather disappointing. I'd expect a little bit more. World religion, sphere of influence. No, I want open doors. We can get rid of the sphere influence if it becomes a problem, but basically sphere of influence for Pakal means Pachacuti can never get that alliance, so that's fine.
and homeless.
Let's see, Buddhism fails, sphere of influence fails, good, and open door passes, great. I think I'll just keep getting open door everywhere. I don't want to sanction anyone, really. Why open door Kathmandu?
Fuck off, Fiddle.
So tempting dropping a nuke in the middle of this. Oh, come on. Okay, next. Just checking if I can move more machine guns to the coast somehow, but nope, I can't. I'll probably even have to move away from the coast.
There's a basic principle.
This is gonna take a long time. Do we want hydro plant? Problem is, we don't have our own aluminum. So if we lose aluminum that we are getting from city-states, I'll just have to get rid of the hydro plant. Let's just go for a police station. And I'll be fine for now. Next. Oh, this is bad. He just got access to cruisers. Well, bad. It's just gonna make the war more annoying. I don't think that he can really do damage. Just gonna be more difficult taking out his ships. Move. Move. I think I'll just get rid of this forest somehow. Can we get a great person? I may just use the merchant here to get a town so that I remove the jungle and I can shoot over this tile. On. Was 47 turns golden age from one artist. Wow. I was thinking like, okay, if we get like 25, I'll be pretty happy. But I noticed that we have a great general. It's gonna weaken the city when I move him away, but I could just pop him here and make it really annoying for the Inca. I mean Inca, for Darius. But then he'll be able to enter the tile. And he'll just pillage that citadel. But I'll leave the general here. I think we can use the buff for these units a little bit more than down here. Let's actually move away from the coast, and I'll let him come to the capital, because then I'll be able to use the machine guns here as well. So I'll use these machine guns to attack ships that are coming to the coast here, and then I'll let him come to the capital where I can use everything that we have. And that means the general can stay on this tile. Fortify, fortify. Next. And I am gonna get the town here. Let's do some damage here. And I hope they don't kill the merchant, but they should ignore civilian units. I don't see any land units that could just kill the merchant unless they embark the Fusilier, but hopefully they don't. How do we have minus 44 war score? He pillaged or plundered like 3 cargo ships, but lost maybe 10 units, and his war score is 44. Just makes no sense. He's definitely not winning this.
Sta offerta non sarà valida per tanto tempo. Penseghe.
I'll have to focus on his cruisers. The extra range on cruisers might be a problem. Okay, next.
Fuck off, Fiddle.
And let's make sure we are working the tile. And now we can finally attack units that are on these two tiles. 45, 45. This tile is pretty exposed. Cruiser bombardment, but I don't think I can do anything about it. The island is just too small. Next. Really thinking about nuking him. How far can I send the nuke? Well, I can't do this. This would just start the war with Rome. I could nuke this tile, but if I'm gonna nuke anything, probably better to just hit the city and destroy everything that's around it. Or destroy. It's not even gonna destroy everything, it's just gonna damage everything. Okay, change of plans. We go for ecology, then we go for nuclear fission, and then we go for robotics. We're gonna need more nukes. And where can we get nuclear missiles? Advanced ballistics. Well, we'll see. I think I'm gonna make a cut here, and I'll have to think about what I'm gonna do about Darius. Let me check again. 50. How is the war score going up? Oh, he just pillaged another trade route, so that gave him +8 war score. We may just die. The war awareness, or not war awareness, the fact that it's gonna completely remove our unit cap. If fate by something, that would maybe help. Prophet, engineer, scientist. Yeah, that's not gonna help in this situation. Okay, let's just make a cut here. I can think about this off camera. So for today we are done. As usual, I hope that you liked this episode. I hope that you're gonna join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.